have another guest, Mr. Musa Isa. He is also a vegetarian and is the managing director and executive chef of Live Organic Vegetarian Cafe in Hong Kong.
Hello.
Hello there.
Supreme Master, I have a simple question. If feeding and saving the planet, if veganism is the solution, then how can we help make being vegan the next big trend?
Good question. Good question. Yeah, that is our concern right now, Mr. Aolisa. A very nice name.
Thank you.
And you're good looking too, being a vegan and all.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You see, look at him, up to now, many vegans people have stood up and asked questions. You see how tall, big, healthy, handsome they are? Have you? Yes?
Yes.
Good. Good. Can you stand up again and have a look around to everything to advertise? That's what you wanted. Yeah. But you asked me a question, how to advertise it, and you are the answer too. Okay, you're part of the answer. Now I'm very happy with your positive approach. I'm proud of you. And thank you for being the big trend yourself. You are right. The solution to feeding and saving the planet is veganism. Now, in terms of saving the planet, I have mentioned already many times the greenhouse gas emissions from the livestock industry, which are primary cause of global warming. So if everyone in the world puts down the animal products, we will immediately have a cooler planet. Not only that, we will have greater intelligence and better health and creativity available to create more green technologies and other things that bring ease and comfort to humans and enhance our planet. And to feed the planet, vegan is also the answer because our food supply goes so much farther if it's distributed directly to people instead of going through animals first. So please tell everybody this. Put up poster in your cafe, send email, internet to explain all this to people. This is not depriving the animals either. Without livestock raising, there will be fewer cattle, fewer pigs and goats, sheep and chickens. Yes, but the ones that are alive will have quality life, quality treatment, and will be valued rather than eaten. The male chicks will be able to live instead of being killed because they don't lay eggs. And the hens won't be mistreated with practices like debeaking, which does happen even with the so-called free-range birds. Their beaks are cruelly cut off, leaving the young chicks in extreme pain that you wish you don't ever have it on yourself. That has been scientifically proven even, based on the type of tissue that is cut. After debeaking, the birds are unable to feed properly, much less clean themselves, mean they cannot preen themselves or engage in other natural foraging activities. A vegan world would free all birds from such senseless cruelty. And if we are not drinking milk, the cows will be able to raise their babies rather than losing the babies when they are born, with the mother painfully hooked up to a machine every day for her milk to be taken away for humans to drink until she doesn't produce enough anymore. Then she will be murdered for meat. So, Chef Alisa, to make being vegan the next big trend, we can spread this message in different ways, in all ways possible. We have Supreme Master TV, whose vegan programs and recipes you could freely use also. I'm sure you have many already. In case you want some more exotic recipes from different countries. And you can use them freely and distribute them. Yes, and they are available freely, no cost. www.suprememastertv.com/VEG. Or you can log on to any of our websites or ask our association member to help you find out or download it for you. You could even broadcast the channel in your cafe. You can offer cooking classes as well, or ask our member to help you to offer cooking classes free of charge anytime. They'll be willing to do it. For a farther reaching effect, you can contact government officials by writing and let them know the facts about this dire global situation, with all the information available on our website for you to download and copy and send. Along with your knowledge of a solution, you can circulate petitions to gather more support as well as distribute flyers so that more and more people are informed, in your coffee shop or anytime you like, and or through internet. And can also remind them to make the choice toward the life and planet-saving vegan diet. These are just some of the ways. We would be honored if you join in this noble mission, Chef Alisa. Heaven bless your noble heart and effort. Wishing you success. Big success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Let's make vegan our next big trend. Thank you very much, Mr. Isa. Thank you.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lowers blood pressure, lowers cholesterol levels, reduces type 2 diabetes, prevents stroke conditions, reverses atherosclerosis, reduces heart disease risk 50%, reduces heart surgery risk 80%, prevents many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increases life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, saves 70% of the total cost of $40 trillion for reducing global warming, uses 4.5 times less land to grow food, conserves up to 70% clean water, saves 80% of the cleared Amazonian rainforest from animal grazing, a solution for world hunger, free up 3.4 billion hectares of land, free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half the world's grain supply, consumes 1/3 fossil fuels of those used for meat production, reduces pollution from untreated animal waste, maintains cleaner air, saves 4.5 tons of emissions per U.S. household per year, stop 80% of global warming, plus more.
Master, our next honorable guest is Miss Hao Yuan Li, who is a vegetarian and a Chinese language teacher.
Wow, so many vegetarians today. I am happy.
师傅
Miss
你
Hao
好，
你好。
无上士电视台最近播放《食气食果》等一系列专辑，让我们对人的意志力和耐力有了新的认识。我们靠着对上帝的信心，我们的肉体可以不依靠食物，更不需要杀生来维持。全球暖化已经造成了世界各地的极端天气，粮食危机也越来越严重。现在是不是合适的时候，试着去食气食水呢？恳请师父提供建议。
哈，你好，你好啊，谢谢好的问题啊，好的问题耶，
谢谢师父。
好问题 ，Yeah. Thanks for bringing this interesting subject up. Your question about these exceptional personages, some holy people. Yeah, the fruitarians, solarians, breatharians, watarians, and so on, meaning the people who do not require much to live in the physical body. Sometimes just a little fruit, or sometimes a little water, or sometimes nothing, just the air or the love of God. Okay, so now to respond to your question about whether we should all begin such a practice as eating air. Breatharian meaning eating air to live. That is not really necessary yet. Besides, I don't think anybody would like to listen to me sitting here telling them, please don't eat anything anymore from today, just take air. I think they will not like to hear that. You see, we show all kinds of possibilities on the Supreme Master television Sometimes I see something interesting, so I advise them to please show it to other people for knowledge, yes, to widen our horizon of knowing different things. And then maybe we could like to make different choices accordingly. But I would not advise all the people to be breatharian, meaning eating air to live. Because first of all, they are not even familiar with vegetarian or vegan diet yet. It's so difficult already to tell them to eat vegetable and to eat vegetable protein, even healthier, happier, cheaper, and good for the planet. It's still so not easy to tell them already. Now, if you tell me to advise them to be just eating air to live, I think I'll be out of here in 2 seconds. Let's be more lenient, more practical. Take it slowly, one step at a time. You see? Now, if you are vegetarian, I'm better vegan, I'm already very grateful. The whole planet will be thankful to you already. Because we can't just be breatharian overnight like this. Yes? We don't even have time to practice that so quick. And then we sort of expert guidance, yes? Have to have expert guidance to be safe, okay? If just overnight or over a few days you turn into breatharian, then maybe you won't be able to survive, yeah? It needs strong willpower, yes? Strong willpower, expert guidance, and great motivation behind your decision to become a breatharian, because we human has been used to with eating to survive. We also have been used to with the pleasure of putting something into our palate. You see, when the baby was born, the first thing they do is using their mouth to taste everything, yeah, to get to know things around them, yes. And then slowly the parents give them food and acquaint us with the pleasure of eating. So overnight, or even over months or years, it's not easy for a human being to immediately quit this pleasure. Not just because of survival only, but the pleasure of eating. That's the problem, okay? Now, as I mentioned earlier, the organic vegan diet is the key to cooling the planet enough so that we can go forward as a global society, and enough so that we can buy time to invent more green technology to make our life comfortable and to grow more abundant food, safe food, and a happy life for everybody. Yes. But of course, if you want to explore one of these non-food alternatives, like a breatharian, then please do find some expert to guide you, okay? And strictly adhere to the guidance. Otherwise, like everything else in life, if we don't do it consensuously, we might backfire and endanger ourselves, yes, or others, yes. Now, good luck and much joy to you in experimenting different way of life. We only put it on television so that people have more knowledge about different things that maybe they have not encountered before, or maybe they have not think about it before. Some people don't know that breatharian exists, but they do exist. A lot of them, and they're still alive even. Not like centuries ago, or some holy nun in the monastery, or some holy monk who do retreat in a remote area, or something, but some living, breathing, walking, birdies next door. Yeah, some even personal fitness training teacher, meaning physical, tough guy, with a lot of muscle and some tattoo to boot. Yes, they are practical people. And even a doctor, Dr. Barbara Moore, she's a medical doctor even. She also went without food for years, for a long time, until she had an accident and left our world. You see, these are people just for us to study, yes, to know that there such thing exists beyond our physical day-to-day life habit. I just show that so that people know that even without food, we could survive if we want to. Not to talk about changing a piece of meat into a piece of tofu or a piece of gluten vegetable hamburger. Yes, but we don't have to go to the extreme yet. If you like to, you can, yeah? But be careful, have an expert guidance. There are some teachers about that. You can find out on our SupremeMasterTV.com as well, yes? But we don't have to, for the majority, people don't have to.
Thank you, Master, for your clear guidance on this topic. Thank you, Ms. Hao.
Vegetarianism in religion.
The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings of some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra. Also, after the birth of the baby, care must be exercised not to kill any animal in order to feed the mother with meaty delicacies, and not to assemble many relatives to drink liquor or to eat meat, because at the difficult time of birth, there are innumerable evil demons, monsters, and goblins who want to consume the smelly blood. By ignorantly and adversely resorting to the killing of animals for consumption, they bring down curses upon themselves, which are detrimental to both the mother and the baby. Ksitigarbha Sutra. Be careful during the days immediately after someone's death, not killing or destroying, or creating evil karma by worshipping or offering sacrifice to demons and deities, because such killing and slaughtering committed, or such worship performed, or such sacrifice offered, would not have even an iota of force to benefit the dead, but would entwine even more sinful karma into previous karma, making it even deeper and more serious. Thus, delay his rebirth to a good state. Karma means retribution. Ksitigarbha Sutra.
Gaudai. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes.
I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore, you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adalila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been specially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutrakatanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh, and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts, and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure. The supreme path of discipleship,
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great, compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now.
And now we have our last questions coming from Mr. Cho Henry Hong Hui, who is a veteran translator specialized in lip sync translation.
Good afternoon, Supreme Master. I'm glad to be here today to share this message of global warming warning. Now, individuals like every one of us here are weak. The enterprise takes a much stronger position. Now, under these circumstances, how can we make people around the world be aware of this chaotic change in climate and take action to work together to revert this situation? Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Cho. Yes. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being concerned and taking your time to come and share your worry with us. You look good. You look good. How do we make other people aware of this situation, huh? Yes. I think we can help reverse global warming by many kinds of activities besides word of mouth to spread the needed message. First of all, Mr. Cho, please become vegan yourself, or if you are already, thank you. As I have described previously, this is the simplest and most effective way to stabilize the planet and to cool down the climate change. And that way, you have the solution with you already. And then you can, by example, spread the news to everyone around. You are part of the solution and are thus and even more effective in helping others to change. You can then gather together with those who feel as you do, same-minded, and can reach even more people that way. I hope the government will help us, but if not, we people have to do it. We have to do it as individuals. For example, you can distribute materials such as the SOS flyers that are freely available through suprememastertv.com. If you need help with any like this, please let our association members know, and someone will assist you gladly. Other ways, you can help to raise awareness of the planet's perilous state, include conferences such as the one we're doing today, as well as contacting the media and the government, asking them to help with change, which are ideal because of their more far-reaching influence and power. But sometimes we must also help them understand the true situation so they can report and pass measures more urgently, since we don't have much time. I wrote to many government agency officials and leaders of the state. Some of them are not even aware of such a dire situation. Yes, you'll be surprised. Because they put priority elsewhere and they busy themselves with other state affairs. So the one thing to remember, Mr. Cho, is that the people who do not appear to be acting in the best interest of the planet right now may simply be because they are unaware. So we have to inform them of how quickly we need to act and to let them know the most effective way to take action. People are often open to change once they understand. This is a good time to introspect and realize the value of our relationship with humans and other beings. As part of this realization, we should also repent and request forgiveness for causing suffering for the earth and her inhabitants. We request the help of heaven to help awaken humanity in time to save the planet, to help humanity to understand that compassion is the only way to save the planet. Compassion in action. No killing of any kind. Live and let live. Live the animals, love them, protect them. Don't eat them. We also should convey our gratitude for all the love in our lives. We should thank God and thank heaven and thank the people who have cared for us and thank our animal, our world co-citizens for their pure love and invisible helping and blessing through their presence as well. Because love is really the basis for all of this. Compassion is the answer. If everyone shows our love for all beings through the vegan diet, we can even save an entire world. Thank you again for your effort, Mr. Cho.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you, Master, for reminding us to act quickly. And thank you, Mr. Cho Henry, for this essential question.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and/or production: Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus. Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus. Blue tongue disease, E. coli, Salmonella. Bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk. Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy-appearing livestock. Some of the costs of meat eating. Infertility. Eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk. Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer. Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year. More than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year. Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Uses up to 70% of clean water. Pollutes most of the water bodies. Deforests the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Causes world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption: cowpox from milking cows, bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Listeria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis, classified as a major allergen, lactose intolerance. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers.
Maybe one day we not only realize that we can survive on a vegan diet, but we will even realize that we don't even need food at all. As a whole planet population, we will have more time to create many things instead of occupying ourselves with planting, cultivating, eating, cooking. Maybe one day our planet will evolve in such a stage, as Miss Yuen have asked, whether or not we should all turn into breatharian. Maybe that day will come, Miss Yuen, huh? Yeah, maybe that day will come. But first we begin with vegan, huh? Yes, one step at a time. And even if we don't turn all into breatharian, vegan is okay. Vegan is very okay already. Very happy lifestyle and very pleasing to heaven. Remember in the Bible, if you are Catholic, God said that He made all the fruits, the herbs in the field, that is pleasant to the eyes and good to the taste. That shall be our food. So if God allows us to eat that, then we could be vegetarian and vegan. Yeah, just leave the animals alone. That's all we have to do. A small change. Instead of meat, we throw a piece of tofu in the pan. Simple, healthy, happy. Thank you, all of you. Can we become vegan today? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. God bless you so. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, all the good people.
Thank you, Master. Thank you for all the questions, good questions
Yes.
from all our guests.
Yes, very good.
And that shows really your deep concern about the global warming. And this is really thank from our hearts. Thank you, Supreme Master
Thank
Ching
you
Hai,
too.
for your enlightening answers. And it is also important for humans to be united and work quickly all the solutions to save our planet and keep our earth shining forever and bring heaven on earth.
In fact, some of us have already devoted their time and effort on it. To honor these selfless heroes, Supreme Master Ching Hai has established various awards to recognize their compassionate and their generous actions. Today, with great honor, we announced a recipient of the Shining World Hero Award in Hong Kong, Mr. Bobsy. Mr. Bobsy, a Lebanese-born British artist, is now a resident of Hong Kong. He is an environmental advocate and Hong Kong Earth champion who provides persuasive examples of what one person can do to protect Mother Earth. Mr. Bobsy cooperated and supported building many different green organizations and charity groups.
And furthermore, his most incredible action was planting approximately 160,000 trees on Lamma Island during the past 10 years. Understanding of the critical nature of global warming, Mr. Bobsy launched Save the Human campaign in March 2009 to inspire people to adopt the vegetarian diet and join in the movement to save our planet. The message is being spread online through YouTube and Facebook. In just a few weeks, the campaign has touched numerous people, not only in Hong Kong, but throughout the world. In recognition of Mr. Bobsy's noble work, Supreme Master Ching Hai honors him today with the Shining World Hero Award. Now, let's spend a few moments watching an excerpt of this video, which has also won the South China Morning Post Documentary Award at the recent I Shot Hong Kong 2009 festival.
This is the world's inconvenient truth.
1
vegetarian in an SUV is more eco-friendly
than a meat eater on a bicycle. Save the human.
38% of the world's grain is fed to animals. Save the human.
1.1 billion
people in the world do not have access to clean water.
While 20,000 liters is used for just 1 pound of beef. Save the human.
Change your diet.
Don't change the climate. Change your diet. Save the human.
We are all connected. Our planet reflects it. We must respect it and never neglect it. One of these days we're gonna get a check to pay a heavy price for years and years of neglect. The children of the future time will come. They'll sit down in a row and ask their questions one by one, yeah.
The facts speak for themselves.
18% of the world's greenhouse gases comes from livestock production.
whilst only 13% are caused by global transportation.
Stop global warming.
Don't eat the planet.
Eat sustainably.
Save the human.
If we stop eating animals, the whole world's population can be fed on this.
30% of the farmland in use today.
Don't eat the planet.
Don't eat the planet. Eat consciously.
Save the human.
70% of all agricultural land in the world is used for animal farming.
Animal waste is 100 times more toxic than human waste.
Don't eat the planet.
Don't eat the planet.
Don't eat the planet.
Don't eat the planet.
Save the human!
Save the human.
Have you ever seen the whole world when it's covered in green? Yeah. Have you ever seen the whole world when it's covered in green?
Livestock production is the
Number one cause of pollution. Save the human.
60 billion animals.
60 billion livestock. 60 billion animals are produced for human consumption annually. Where's the food coming from? At what ecological expense?
Many species of fish, especially sharks, are almost faced to extinction.
What are you doing personally? What are you personally doing to change the world?
Livestock industry is the most wasteful recycling program ever conceived.
Save the human.
If you eat meat and fish, you significantly contribute to pollution and global warming.
What are you personally doing?
What are you personally doing to change the world?
Simply by giving up meat, poultry, seafood, fish, you can make a massive contribution to our environment.
What are you personally doing to change the world?
What are you personally doing to change the world? Save the human. Save the human.
Save the human.
Save the human.
Save the human.
Save the human. Save the human.
Save the human.
Save the human.
Save the human!
Save the human.
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 The entire population, human population of planet Earth today is 6.7 billion. Yet, we keep 60 billion livestock animals alive. At what expense? At what expense to our children? At what expense to the ecology? At what expense to humanity? Simply by giving up meat. Simply by reducing the amount of meat and dairy we consume, humans today have the choice on reducing our carbon footprint immediately. Save the human. Go veggie.
Save the human! Save the human, please!
Wonderful, wonderful. Funny and wonderful. Thank you. Very informative as well.
Now let's invite members of Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association to present this award on behalf of Supreme Master Ching Hai to Mr. Bob C.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Popsy has set a shining example for us and the world. He is dedicated to helping people transition to vegetarianism, and indeed, through his laudable efforts, many have adopted the plant-based diet. We are honored to be here on behalf of Supreme Master Ching Hai to present this Global Award to Mr. Popsy. Let's welcome Mr. Popsy with a warm applause. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to present the award letter from Supreme Master Ching Hai and the Crystal Park. In addition, Supreme Master Ching Hai has donated $2,000 to help with the good work. Shining World Hero Award from Supreme Master Ching Hai for Popsy, founder of Save the Human campaign. In recognition of enlightened vision, wisdom, and eco-conscious creativity, raising global awareness about the many benefits of the vegan diet through your clever and influential video campaign. With sincere gratitude for your wholehearted dedication and inspirational efforts, promoting and empowering compassionate lifestyle change. Presented by the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association.
Wow, very good.
What a beautiful tool.
It's the Hero jacket designed from Supreme Master Ching Hai.
He is really a hero.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Popsy, for your noble work to save lives. Mr. Popsy, please share a few words for our viewers all over the world.
I am deeply honored, heartfeltly honored. Thank you. Thank you, Supreme Master, and everybody. It's been 20 years of working for the planet, and our time has come now. Now is the time. Let me stop crying here for a second.
Never mind, continue
I'm
crying.
supposed to cry, right?
It's no, it's okay.
We cry, we cry.
Crying is natural human emotion. It's not reserved only for women, eh?
Yes.
After so many words of wisdom here tonight from our honorable guests and professors, it's good to see professors speaking so loudly and clearly. Words of wisdom from Master as well. Everything's been said. There's not much more for me to add, except perhaps one thing we haven't touched on. And this is the root cause of all these symptoms. Global warming, pollution, deforestation, and so on and so forth. These are symptoms, they are not the cause. And as any good doctor will tell you, to heal illness, you must treat the cause and not the symptoms. So what is the cause? It is our worldview. It is how we see the world, or what we call paradigm. It is how we perceive. This is where the fault lies. The healing of the earth and the healing of the human spirit are one and the same. I will say it again. The healing of the earth and the healing of this human spirit are one and the same. Neither can be achieved without the other. I am not here to talk about all these symptoms and disasters that our planet Earth is facing today, right here, right now. We all know them. The writing has been on the wall. The professors are speaking. The doctors are speaking. Our artists, our greatest artists, have been shouting out for so long. Everyone here in this room knows the symptoms. But we are the root cause of the problem. We are also the genesis of the solution. We created this mess. We can solve it right here, right now. And by going vegan, it's the immediate thing we can do. I expect you all to reduce your consumption of meat and dairy on Monday morning. Reduce it. You'll have an immediate impact. We have to change. And change is not easy. Change takes a lot of courage. Above all, we must believe what we know. We know the planet is dying. We must believe what we know, and we must act on our belief if we ever stand a chance of saving the planet. But change takes courage, a lot of courage. And we must be the change we wish to see in the world today. As the great Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change we wish to see in the world. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Congratulations to Mr. Bobsy once again.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And Master, would you like to have a word with Mr. Bobsy?
Sure. I like to congratulate and thank him. Hi there again, Bobsy.
Hi.
Congratulations, Bobsy? You are our hero. Your name is Hero, yeah? I'm so touched to see a very emotionally alive man. Yes? Most of men try to suppress their emotional feeling. That's not right. That's not right. Yes? Sincere feeling doesn't belong to woman alone. I don't know whoever has written that only woman can cry or only woman can know emotion. This is not correct. Yes, and make a man become like a tough macho, no feel it touchy, no in touch with the human emotion. That's not correct. So cry as much as you want, Bobsy. Go home and cry again. Yeah. If we suppress our emotion too much, we will get sick out of that also. Yes. So just be natural, be a happy-go-lucky person. You deserve all the happiness, and you deserve to have more and more awards like this. This is just a symbolic gesture to show our gratitude to some of the heroes like you. Your name begins with H. H-E-R-O. Mr. Bobsy Hero. Regretfully, we cannot give all the award to all the heroes in the world. We can only give to whomever we know. And I'm sure there are countless more heroes who are helping quietly to help our planet. Yes, but since we know one or two of them, we dig them out so that we feel encouraged ourselves, the award giver. Yes, that we have people who are like-minded. We have heroic people. We have idealistic people who truly care for this generation and other generation to come, who really has heart for things that matter. Not just for physical things, but for things that truly matter. Yes, and so to offer you an award is to encourage ourselves, to comfort ourselves, to remind us that there's someone else is there with us. So it's not much of giving you an award. It's just a symbol of gratitude and encouragement from our part as well. So thank you for being there. Thank you that we know you. And I'm very happy to know some person like you. If there are more people like you, I'm sure our planet will be saved. And our future generation will thank you immensely. If everyone changed their heart through your effort, through our little humble contribution, then our world will become paradise in no time. Thanks for doing what you're doing, and I wish you the best of success in your lofty endeavors. I'm with you. We are with you wholeheartedly.
Namaste.
Always. Yeah. And let's continue to work together to realize the noble dream and to save the planet, to make the best for our children, and to offer humankind the brightest, heavenly, peaceful planet for all to enjoy. Congratulations again.
Now, we would like to show our appreciation by inviting Spring Melody Chorus to sing for us. Spring Melody Chorus has been well known in Hong Kong for 10 years. They have participated in many big singing events at a variety of venues. In fact, the chorus was originally started by a group of ladies, and only 2 years ago, gentlemen can join. Today, they are going to bring us 2 songs, Born Free and Beneath the Lion Mountain, conducted by Miss Jen Lowett. Let's give a warm applause to welcome Spring Melody Chorus.
我们第一首歌为大家唱的是《Born Free》。既然是世界环保嘛，我们就希望用这首《Born Free》带给大家一个美好的世界。
As free as the grass grows on
Thank you.
如果喜欢唱的观众唱。
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let the message of love and compassion spread around the world via songs, music, and dance.
Thank you, Master. In such a wonderful occasion for us tonight, our guests are gathering here not only to express their concern on our Mother Earth, but also to hear wise and enlightening guidance from you. Would you please have some more message to the world before we close the conference?
Everyone has already offered you the best of the knowledge. I just want to thank you, all of you, for all your heartfelt dedication to organize this event, as well as all the distinguished guests who has spared their precious time to come to encourage you and join us in this very meaningful occasion. And seeing so many beautiful heroes in this critical time of our planet, I myself feel very encouraged. I hope you all feel the same and determined ever more to take action to save our planet. That means to save our compassionate nature, God-like nature, Buddha-like nature. Don't let it die for a piece of meat. Don't let our noble self die just for a piece of meat and fish and cheese, whatever related animal product. Humans can truly make a global difference through one single action, that is being veg. Saving the planet, meaning you save our compassionate nature, God-like nature, and be noble again. Together, our actions will form a great, unstoppable, powerful trend, a trend of compassion, of harmony, of peace among all beings on earth. Starting today, as we join hands in shared determination and love for the planet and for the lofty ideals of the human loving heart. Heaven bless us all to succeed, and may Hong Kong be the shining star of enlightened progress.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you very much, Master.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you, all of you.
So we are sure your words are already seated inside all of us, and we will act with all our might to stop global warming. We wish you all the very best. Let's move on and work together in saving lives of all co-inhabitants. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
吃素環保救地球
Can we say all together?
Can we?
Yeah. Be veg,
go green,
save the planet. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you so much for your effort. Thank you, thank you. God bless Hong Kong. God bless Hong Kong. Buddha shields you. Buddha protects you.
Thank you. Thank you, Supreme Master Ching Hai, and all our honorable guests and viewers.
I feel even more inspired to do more to try to save the planet and encourage people to go green and go veg. Everyone's words, the other questions, and the Supreme Master's amazing answers were really inspirational. Just made me feel the desire to do more.
What's your impression of Supreme Master Ching Hai?
A great speaker and a great person, somebody that wants the best for the planet and all inhabitants on the planet. Just very inspirational. Be veg, go green, save the planet.
咁啱啱喺會議當中啦，青海無上師都作咗一啲內容嘅討論同埋開示嘅。咁唔知校長你對於呢位青海無上師嘅開示內容或者係討論內容有啲咩嘅諗法或者感想呢？
我會睇到就係話青海無上師佢能夠有一個好宏區或者好先驅嘅角度去帶領喺呢個環保方面，或者更加好講，佢對人性嗰方面嘅啟發。
呢啲係我哋做地球人嘅個個都應該要
警覺到嘅世界各方面都喺度轉變，天氣喺度轉變，好多天災啊，嗰啲最近嗰啲暴雨啊、地震啊，呢啲係好似比以前係增加得多咗好多，所以我哋作為地球人呢，我哋個個都應該出返一份力咯。
我觉得这个青海无上师，他是一个非常身体力行的人。今天经过这次 conference 啊，就像他在会议中做的这 Q&A 讲的哈，他觉得我们应该一步跨出一步，勇敢的跨出那一步，而做一些实际对地球的改善。我觉得这个想法跟这个做法实在是值得我们尊崇的。
我係馮志活牧師啦，係基督教嘅牧師啦，係啦。咁我食素食咗5年㗎啦，咁就係好好咯，感覺上嚇。
你有冇聽過素食可以救地球啊？
咁直接聽到無上師呢個講法，同埋一啲科學家嘅講法，即係我都係近呢半年或1年度先開始留意到。睇到無上師個電視台啦，知道資訊啦，咁我都好讚歎無上師呢一個嘅講法同埋嗰個做法啦，因為好多人唔敢講呢樣嘢，咁以為一食素咧就係好宗教或者其他嘅原因，咁希望真係多啲人知道咧，原來素食係咁重要嘅，對於地球暖化問題原來影響咁大啊！請大家咧吃全素環保，大家一齊救地球。係，大家努力。
對於Master 青海嘅呼籲咧，係呢個 Save the Planet 咁樣咧，咁我哋覺得咧就係身為一份子咧，我哋應該係盡呢個綿力啦去救呢個 planet。我自己都有個體會咧，因為雖然我唔係呢個 vegan 係咪？咁但係咧我會係好努力，我覺得佢好偉大。同埋咧就係作出好大嘅 effort 咧，係去點樣 promote 呢個 save the planet 呢個嘅 culture。咁我相信咧，我哋翻到澳門咧，我哋作為一份子咧，我哋都會希望可以帶動呢個文化翻到去我哋嗰度。Be veg, go green and save the planet。
青海无上师他在全球范围内做了很多这样的活动呢，它主题都是吃全素、环保、救地球。那这个活动本身我们觉得就是说非常的不容易，因为在现在这个全球变暖这么严峻的一个情况下，青海无上师有这样的勇气来推进这些活动呢，我们觉得就是很感动。尤其是今天我们也见到了其他各个行业的一个特别优秀的一些人一起来跟我们参加这样的一个活动，我们觉得很受鼓舞。那也让我们在之后的推广素食环保的一个过程当中也更有勇气，同时也更有智慧来推广这样的一个事情。
I am Karen Puswani. I have been vegetarian for the last 25 years. It feels good to be vegetarian and very nice.
Hello, I'm Seema Mehetani and I'm vegetarian most years of my life. And I feel really great and I feel the inner power coming from the vegetarianism. I feel the whole world should turn vegetarian because I feel killing is not good. And when we eat those killed animals, we make our stomach a graveyard, which is supposed to be a temple and not a graveyard. I feel Supreme Master Chiang Hai is doing a very good thing. I truly support her and I hope the whole world turns vegetarian.
One day I hope the whole world is vegetarian. Being vegetarian is the best thing and the healthiest thing in the world.